Hi, my name is Hannah Billings, and I would like to talk about reading and interpreting contour lines on a 1 by 24,000 inch scale topographic map. Here we have a map from CalTopo of Gray's and Torrey's Peaks in the Arapahoe National Forest in Colorado. Let's first talk about the scale of the map. 1 by 24,000 means that 1 inch on the map covers 24,000 inches, or 2,000 feet, of real terrain. Let's look at this topographic map. See these lines? These are contour lines. We can learn a lot about specific landmarks through these contour lines. For starters, the closer the contour lines are together, the steeper the terrain is. While the farther apart they are, the flatter the terrain is. Let's zoom in a little bit to see. See how steep these lines are? See how close together these lines are? That means the terrain is really steep here. Well, these lines are farther apart, meaning the terrain is a lot flatter. Alright, let's zoom back out to our scale. Now, let's look at this contour line right here. See right here, it says 13,000 feet. Now, every point on this contour line is going to be at 13,000 feet. So over here, 13,000 feet as well. And as we see, every fifth contour line is a little bit darker, which is our index for our contour lines. So it'll share our elevation. See 12,000 here, 13,000 here, 14,000 right here. And our contour lines will never touch, except for at cliffs. As we can see from this area, our contour lines really don't touch. So that means there's not really any cliffs in the area. Now, let's observe where our contour lines make a V or U shape. See right here how these contour lines are kind of making a V? Well, that means when the V is pointed uphill, that we're crossing through a valley or canyon. And what we can see from this, which is really helpful to tell, is that it's drainage area. See the water running down? That helps us know it's a little valley. Pretty cool, huh? And when the V or U of our contour line is pointed downhill, that means we're on a ridge. See? The highest point of our contour line is at the top of this ridge, and as we go down the line, we lose elevation, meaning this is the highest point of that line. Now, let's observe the pattern. On both sides of the tip of that V, our contour lines create a pair, meaning we're on a ridge and meaning we're in a valley. Cool. So what happens when our contour lines form a circle? Let's zoom in and see. It means that we've reached the highest elevation, the top of the hill or the summit. Pretty cool, huh? Now let's zoom out. Here's Gray's Peak, here's Torrey's Peak. And here is our saddle between those two mountains. Now let's look at a picture of what the actual terrain looks like. Here we have Gray's, here we have Torrey's Peak, and here we have our saddle. See, this is the flatter area we're looking at, and look how steep this looks up here. Let's look at a map of the trail. So, as we're going through pretty flat terrain, or pretty low elevation climbing, until we reach this steep section right here. And see how close those contour lines are together? That means the terrain is really steep. So let's go back to our map. This is where that trail follows. So our contour lines are really steep as we climb that area. And as we go down, our contour lines are farther apart, meaning our terrain is flatter. Thanks so much for listening to this video, and I hope you learned something.